We're going to start with the coronavirus emergency. Overnight, the number of cases has risen to more than 114,000 around the world. More than 4,000 people have died.
But an encouraging number. So far, more than 64,000 of those cases are reported to have recovered.
This as we're seeing unprecedented steps being taken to control the outbreak. All eyes are on Italy this morning, where the government has extended its lockdown to the entire country, impacting some 60 million people.
Our team is covering all the angles of this story. The Surgeon General standing by, Dr. Jen Ashton, is going to bring us an important demonstration. And we begin here in New York. The number of cases rising here, one of the biggest outbreaks in the nation. Whit Johnson is at LaGuardia Airport with the latest. Good morning, Whit.
George, good morning to you. The head of Port Authority becomes New York State's first public official to test positive for the coronavirus. He's the man who oversees the buses, the trains, and major airports in this area. This as New York State and others across the country prepare for a spike in new cases.
This morning, with the number of cases climbing in hard-hit New York, the mayor suggesting dramatic steps to keep the elderly safe.
For example, you don't want to go see your grandchildren if they happen to be sick, even with a common cold. You just don't want to do it.
The head of the agency that runs New York's transportation hubs now testing positive. COVID-19 now reaching a rarely reported demographic. A 7-year-old girl diagnosed in the Bronx, but said to be doing well. So far, children have accounted for just over 2% of confirmed cases worldwide. The spread leading dozens of schools and colleges, including Amherst, San Francisco State, and Ohio State University, one of the largest in the country, to suspend in-person classes to minimize exposure, forcing educators and parents to figure out how to best teach students from their homes. Overnight, we spoke to a family in Fulton, Georgia, whose 3 children were sent home indefinitely after a teacher tested positive.
We're just all being, very careful and cautious of who they're hanging out with. But at this point, I don't think that we're, intending on everybody just staying at home.
Across the country, at least 750 cases, 14 states making emergency declarations, including Washington State, reporting infections in at least 3 different nursing homes. The Life Care facility, the deadly epicenter of the outbreak in the U.S., with at least 20 fatalities. 31 of the 35 residents remaining at the facility now testing positive, with 3 more coming back inconclusive, meaning only 1 person living there has tested negative for the virus. A spokesperson for the home sharing his frustrations over the lack of resources.
We still do not have specific kits to test our staff.
The Trump administration responding to claims of a testing shortage.
Over 1 million tests have been distributed before the end of this week, another 4 million.
And in an unprecedented move, Major League Baseball, the MLS, NBA, and NHL all releasing a joint statement banning the media from entering locker rooms in an effort to help limit the spread of the virus. And we are also seeing a slew of major concerts reportedly postponed, from Mariah Carey to Pearl Jam to Madonna. Michael?
Definitely has affected so much, Whit. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.